Hey everyone, welcome back to Thompson Teardown. It's episode 6. As you can see, a lot has gone on, so we're going to be showing you the exterior and some other cool things that we need to discuss.
Thompson Teardown.
Oh, it's like snow flurries. So let's talk about what we are doing here, how we're gonna have this framed out. So essentially what I would like to see is the 1 foot bump out for the built-ins stopping right under those top windows. That will allow you to conceal any kind of plumbing there, as well as still do the electrical for the top-up lights. And then what I'm looking for is an arch on either side of the fireplace, evenly spaced, that will have drawers on either side just at the bottom, and then 2 shelves, which I can help mark out once the arches are framed as far as their height. And then 4 around the fireplace, as you know, nice and sleek up to where the mantle will be, the mantle ledge so that we have space to put candles, stockings, whatever, and then slightly inclined and tapered in up to where the wall ends. Why are you laughing?
Because you're talking about candles and stockings.
It's important. I'm trying to give you a visual for like the depth that I need to be able to put it, not just like a little lip.
I don't know what candle stocking depth is. Just give me
this is why we're here. I gave you measurements. I sent them to you, but this is why I'm here, just to help you go over that. He's talking to them now about coming.
Yeah, the column's here.
Possible to have a conversation with this guy.
No, I'll put it. Actually, you miss these calls. These guys will be like,
you can't even put it on Do Not Disturb. Do you see this?
You missed a call. Like, oh, I called you once, and like,
the worst
from an unknown number. Like,
the worst part is he always has his ear pods in. So like, I'll be like cooking, and he's literally like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, sorry, what? He's like, I'm not talking to you, like 10 times a day.
Yeah, always got one in.
Okay, so while we're in here, these are Sonopan soundproofing panels. The best way to like soundproof is to have different materials stopping the different frequencies. So, you know, like your drywall, your spray foam, and then these. So that's exactly what we're doing. Soundproofing is very important to me, given the state that this house was in. For example, our eldest daughter's room borders this vaulted area, so that's gonna be all soundproofed up. I just wanna make sure that like literally we can entertain and go about our business. Ryan can take calls, whatever, with his super bellowy deep voice that I'm always shushing him. And it's not gonna like echo all throughout the place. So really excited to have these here. They're actually one of our build partners. They're sick.
All I gotta say about Sonopan is it's not a gimmick. It works. So that's what I'm excited about. Like, this stuff actually works. It's made from recycled wood. So, you know, it's not like it's a bunch of chemicals or anything, and they don't use any glue either. So it's really eco-friendly, but most importantly, it works. So I'm excited to put this all over our house and have soundproof rooms everywhere.
I love that. See, he knows. I love the eco-friendly stuff. So many of like our partners, but also our vendors, our trades are eco-conscious. Building is obviously a huge environmental footprint, so we try to offset that wherever we can. And again, just have good quality stuff. Like Ryan said, no chemicals. I don't want to be breathing that in. So we're very excited about that. While we're in here, actually, we should talk about the bifolds. In order to keep the height that they are, we have to have 5 panels. So it's going to be 1 operating door and moving all to one side.
Why is it not 4?
Because to keep it at 4, I basically would have had to make the decision to drop it down a foot to only 8 feet. And I thought it was more important to keep the height because the panes would be too big at this height with just 4.
No, we're not doing 8 feet.
No, that's what I mean. So it's staying at 9 by 12, but it's gonna have the 5 panels. One of those will be the operating door, and all still moving to one side, which I also wanted. I didn't want like the French door opening. I wanted all to one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, and it's going to be moving to this side. So it won't impede anything as far as the living area, Christmas tree, etc. I'm doing a lot of Christmas thinking.
Christmas trees here, right? Because I have to put the blocking for
The reinforcing.
your 20-foot Christmas tree. So I have to put it, like, it's going here, right? Like, this is the spot for it, right? Or was it? No, it can't. Well, I mean, I guess.
No, it can't really go there because then it would block the built-in. So yeah, it has to be here.
Okay. So.
But again, so yes, so the doors are opening this way, which means that they would technically sit here, but we're not going to have them open in the winter. So I think that that's the best choice. And that is coming next week.
Okay.
Next week for that, next week for the front door, and then we'll be all closed up.
Me and these squirrels, when I find walnuts, like I find there's walnuts in the house. And I've come here and I hear them running out. So like, yeah, we need to be closed up.
No, yeah, we need to close this up.
These guys are trying to make this their home. So.
I'm trying to make it my home.
Like, these squirrels are crazy. Crazy. 3 outlets. I have 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But I know, like, you know the design in here. Either we can put them like 16 inches off ground.
Okay.
Because I don't know, like, if you have cabinets or whatever. We're not gonna do them baseboard if there's gonna be cabinets.
No,
right?
no, no.
So
We shouldn't do baseboard in here because eventually we are gonna have like a built-in storage system as well. So don't do them in the baseboards in here.
Okay, so I'll put it on this side.
Make sure there's one that's like kind of in a corner, like not smack in the middle of the wall, because we're gonna mount the vacuum and stuff in this closet too.
So for the vacuum, then I like to do a high mount.
Okay.
For the vacuum. So
yes.
Where do you want the vacuum? Because these 1, 2, 3 are all in the.
Maybe like right here.
Okay.
On this wall, because then I'm just thinking whatever.
Light switch is right here, so we could do it
yeah,
right here.
that's perfect, because then it's like not only is it like quick grab, but it also means that I have flexibility with whatever I decide for the rest of the room.
Okay, so what height do you want it at? Do you want it right here? Like, you want it?
Yeah, that's fine. Lots of decisions on the fly. I always say, and this is kind of like what I tell all of our friends who are either building, renovating, considering it, the customization options are amazing, obviously. Like even something like that, like, oh, I know where I want to mount my vacuum, sick. However, the decision fatigue for every single aspect you see in this house, being Ryan and myself, is a lot. It's a lot. You're gonna see when we do the exterior some more of that too, but it's just like every single detail has to be considered, whereas obviously with a builder or buying a spec house, you don't even think of some of these things because they're just done, right? And that's a gift and a curse. Can we talk about something funny for a sec? Ryan like always extends the measuring tape more than needed, which I think is how most people do it, and then just marks the actual measurement he needs. I have such a hard time visualizing if it's not what it actually is, that I can only have it stick out what it is, or it throws me off. Anyway, this is why he marks stuff. I'm the designer. That's why. But it makes me laugh every time. Looks like you're doing like a legend for like a Dan Brown National Treasure Angels and Demons book or something.
Nope, that's how you mark a fixture.
Okay, and now
or potlight, whatever.
Measure one more just to make sure my measurements were correct. Oh, boom.
You're ½ inch off. That's okay.
Okay, perfect though. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because then again, from that view from the hall, you're just gonna see the two pretty pop down. You'll see like the double arch there mirrored. It's gonna be really beautiful.
Okay, I'll finish off this floor today.
Okay, perfect. Whoa, cool.
Oh, they're hoisting, molding up.
That is so cool.
Now, Bila, what happened to your sign? No.
Really? I love how all of the molding and the trim turned out. Like they're doing a killer job.
You designed a killer house, so.
This is true. This is true. literally, I'm so pumped about the exterior, more than I actually ever thought I would be, but seeing all the little details come together, like the stucco, the molding, the trim, the shingles. I've gone to see the door in person to confirm the stains and the garage door, but those aren't installed yet until next week. But yeah, it's just coming along so beautifully, and I'm obsessed with it, literally. We have the masonry all done, which is amazing, really, really beautiful. Brick is going to be painted the same color as the stucco, so that's gonna look gorgeous. And we have a few other special touches coming. I'm very, very excited for our exterior lights. They're actually being made right now in New Orleans, which is where we got engaged. That's where I first saw them, literally 5 years ago, and have just been waiting for our house to be able to put them in. They are real gas, so you have to wire a gas line to like have the flame. They're beautiful. I'm obsessed with them. Are you excited?
Yeah. So I got finished painting this brick. Those stucco guys will be done a couple days. So exterior will be done in a couple days.
Loves the mailman. Just
Here.
your friendly neighborhood builder.
What? Give me this.
I got a real laugh, finally. So grumpy today.
Outlets in the soffits. I need to know what you want.
Okay.
So obviously for your Christmas lights. So where do you want Christmas lights? That's
Okay,
easy.
well, like how high are you willing to go to put these up every year? Like the top? Like where Bilo is right now?
I mean, not really, but
I mean, and that's like, I'm actually asking because obviously they have scaffolds.
well, we have windows there, right? So we could, I mean,
That seems a little dangerous
it
though.
would be dangerous. So
Okay,
how
no.
much do you want me to risk my life for Christmas lights every year?
Okay, not that much. So, okay, what about if we did the base, like straight line across under the peak, so that's not too tall, right? And you have this as like somewhere where you can stand. And then,
I'm not gonna stand on our front porch. I have to put a ladder up, that's fine. But like, I'm gonna be,
okay, and then I want it across the top roof line of the garage,
okay.
across the top roof line of the front peak, and then I would like it around the garage and around these 4 main windows, like trim. Almost like, think like a classic like gingerbread house vibe, like where those just like peaks. You look so discouraged.
Well, I was fine, and then once you threw in the windows, I was like,
You don't think
okay.
the trim around the windows, like it'll just frame it?
No, I'm just thinking about how much work this is for me. That's like the soffits, okay, boom, one there for soffit, boom, one there for soffit, one there for soffit. Put one in the soffit here too. But the windows, I'm like, where am I plugging those into?
Okay, so how about let's scrap the garage.
Wait, can you get you can get battery ones?
Yeah,
probably,
100%.
right?
Like you can get pre-lit. So if we like scrap around the garage, because I can just do like a nice
No, around the garage
garland.
is fine. We have plugs there.
Okay. Yeah, then I mean we should do some pre-lit around the windows. Hear those sleigh bells ringling, ting, ting, tingling too. What are those holes, babe?
Oh, those are for our driveway, the heated driveway.
Okay.
We have those holes that tubes will go in through there.
Will you see them?
No, you're not gonna see them, right? And also like this is not graded, right?
Right.
But like there's one manifold that does like the roundabout here.
Okay.
And the other one that does the straight part here. So it's all in the ground, right?
Okay.
But we need to get it into the house, right? To get to
understand.
our boiler that's in the basement. So those holes will be able to put the tubes through there.
Okay.
And then they'll go into the basement. So it's
Okay.
for the heated driveway.
Okay, Spence, I always, well not always, but I've seen other people do this and I think it's so cute. I want to like put like our names and the year because like just to live in the walls forever.
Hugs, what are you writing?
I'm writing like our names, baby, and the year. It's gonna be so cute.
Writing our names and the year.
Yeah, like to live in the build forever, like established 2022, and I'm gonna put like your name, my name, and like
Well,
the
Hugs,
girls'
those
names.
those are temp stairs. These are coming out.
Shit! Okay, we're gonna find a new spot. Damn it!
But like, do it on the sheathing or like, yeah, those are temp stairs. So.
Okay, we'll find a new spot. We'll find a new spot.
And why does it say 2022? We've existed longer than 2022.
No, but the house is built in 2022.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay. No.
Oh my God.
Because we're gonna spray foam that. So.
Oh my God. Okay, well pick a wall, goddammit. Like just tell me where to write our names.
Yeah, this will just be covered with drywall. But
Okay, so move that ladder for me, please. You get to put in work now since you're making my life difficult.
I should have just left it. Let you right on the temp stairs.
Okay. Yay. Isn't that cute? Oh my God, he's not even here.
Next time on Thompson Teardown.
It is a big day. The front door is finally going in.